Alright, y'all. Now come here. I'm going to tell you the story about Jack. The time he met the devil. You see, Jack was out roaming one night when some rain snuck in on him. He came upon an old church with lights in the windows, and the door was unlocked. So he went on inside. And he hollered hello a couple times, but nobody answered him. Near the pulpit was a stage, and on that stage was some instruments set up for the next Sunday service. When a thought occurred to Jack, a less than wholesome thought. Jack had the urge to play guitar, an urge he had to deal with most of the time, mind you, but in this moment, he had the urge to play something in particular. Something loud and heavy, dare I say, evil. He was tempted to play a song using what's known as the devil's chord. Now, he knew he ought not to, but he didn't think there'd ever be a better time. So he turned the amp on, picked up the guitar, and he started to play. Now, in case you're not so sure what I'm referring to when I say the devil's chord, well, I'm talking about a combination of notes that, when played on guitar, can sound so sinister and so evil, it causes an unpleasant physical sensation to the listener. Jack heard that back in the Middle Ages, tritone was outlawed by the church to keep folks from summoning the devil or falling prey to him. And while he was playing, he started to think about such stories and wondered if the devil could hear him playing guitar in the middle of the night in that old church. He got lost in playing, as he often does, and he didn't notice the sound of footsteps coming up from the basement. Nor did he notice a man standing there listening to him play until he heard the man say something, and Jack took a break. "Ah, diablos in musica." Jack startled and said, "Beg your pardon?" The man said again, "Diablos in musica." The devil in music. Jack laughed kind of nervous like and said, "Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that." The man sighed and said, "I'm absolutely sick of hearing that racket. For eons, I've had to listen to musicians try to tempt me with that chord. For centuries, men have tried to conjure me to help them in their various endeavors by using that same chord. It grates on my nerves, and I honestly cannot believe anyone would think that I would be tempted to do anything. I'm known to be the one that does the tempting, not one to fall victim to it. So please don't go thinking you conjured me here tonight. Perhaps it was me who conjured you. Does anyone really believe they can trick me or control me? Does anyone really think that I can be forced against my will to come when I'm called? No. Why in all of creation would anyone think that I'd be drawn by such dissonance? And why would I influence others with such a sound? Do you think I would use disturbing music to impose my will unto humans, knowing that the world thinks I use such methods? Does no one realize I would use other techniques? Well, I'll tell you now, when I wish to influence the affairs of men, no one notices me. Well, I do use music at times when I feel it's necessary, but it's never through sounds that would make somebody resist or think they're being swayed. Give me more credit than that. I'm sorry for going on a tangent. My main point is this. I'm a classy guy with exquisite taste in all things. Why would I ever wish to hear a cacophony of disturbance? Now, I'm asking you as a friend to never play that infernal racket again. Let me teach you a song that's much more pleasant. This one's called Flies Cotton Honey. The man picked up the other guitar that was on the stage. He played a real pretty song that moved Jack. So Jack started to play along. And the two, they played for quite a while that night. When Jack was telling me about his time spent with the devil, he asked me something. "Well, why do you reckon man thinks he needs to be tempted by some outside force to do evil at all? Claim he has to be commanded by an authority greater than himself in order to be good. Can't we decide on our own to be good without fear of being punished? Or use our free will to sin because we desire to sin without having to blame it on temptation?" Jack told me he doesn't mind listening to music with the devil's chord in it like his friend, but he don't want to play anything like that anymore. He also said he wondered if it's his choice or if it was some other kind of influence.